All right, so today I'll be doing my sideshow on Greek comedy and theater. It's always been a very interesting topic for me, so I'm glad I can share it with you all. And by the way, my name is Harley Hicks, and I'll be doing this presentation. All right, so let's start with the old comedy versus new comedy. So old comedy is the first period of ancient Greek comedy, the 5th century BC to be exact. Plays are characterized as high-spirited satire of public persons that contain abundance of sexual innuendos. So old comedy is, additionally, it contains heroes. It usually like big figures like that, like Hercules, and other like Greek heroes in their plays. New comedy is Greek dramas from about 320 BC to mid 3rd century BC that offers a mildly satirical view. So it's like more died down than old comedy is. Of contemporary Athenian society, it features a fictional average of citizens and has no supernatural or heroic overtones, which old comedy does have. All right, next slide. So Aristophanes is one of the most known Greek comedic playwrights. He had the most plays survived. He's sometimes referred to the father of comedy. He wrote approximately 40 plays, 11 of which survived over the years. These plays are the world's earliest surviving comedic dramas. This includes Clouds, Wasps, Birds, Lysistrata, and Frogs, and the others. We have learned a lot about old comedy from these surviving plays. Aristophanes was an amazing playwright. I've read like 2 of his books, his plays, and they're actually really funny, and you should go check them out. I read Wasp and Frogs for my classical studies class. It was a really good play. So I'm going to show this video to explain a little better about Aristophanes and his plays. So all right, so just going off that, old comedy has had a big impact on modern comedy today. Definitely the satirical and inappropriate aspects, I think, can be seen in a lot of comedians, like Chris Rock and Kevin Hart, for example, often poke fun at people in a public spotlight for comedic effect. Similarly to what Aristophanes would do in his plays. Aristophanes was super funny. All right, so moving on. There are 6 different parts of an old comedy play. There's like stages. For the first stage is the introduction or the prologue. It introduces the basic fantasy aspects and is explained and developed. The parados is the second part. It's the entry of the chorus, which is a group of actors who describe and comment upon the main action of the play with song, dance, and recitation, often dressed as animals, for example, wasps or maybe birds. The third part is the episode. This part falls between the choruses, where they dance and they sing. It's like the part where most of the story takes place. So the fourth part is the contest, or called the agon in Greek. This is the debate between opposing principles, or it's just the argument between the 2 like big sides. Part 5 is the parabasis. This is the part where the chorus addresses the audience on topics such as like the current public figures or about the politics. It's usually making fun of them or like someone. but I think it's a very cool aspect that in that they address the audience. And make them feel and makes them feel involved and stuff. I think it's very cool. Part 6 is the Exodus. It's the final scene or departure. It's very similar to modern plays and where they bow at the end. That's basically what the Exodus is. And that's my sideshow. Thank you for listening.